Welcome everyone. In this video tutorial, we're going to go through the Introduction to Web and Digital Design module within Canvas. I'm going to walk you through each one of the assignments and what I am expecting of you to complete. So the way that you get started is in Canvas, you want to make sure that you select the Modules tab and then locate the name of the module, which is Introduction to Web and Digital Design. And then you can select the pages, starting with pages 1 through 2, and that will take you to your content or your online textbook, as I like to call it. There are 7 pages of content within this module, so you want to make sure that you click on every single page and read the instructions and the material for each page. Please remember that the content within the digital design course has been reduced. So the assignments or the coursework has been reduced for you guys. So you will not complete all of the assignments that you see within the modules. The first thing you want to do is familiarize yourself with the key terms within the module. So please make sure that you mouse over these key terms and learn them. And also it's a good idea to be able to use them in a sentence. Also, read through the essential questions because these are the questions that you should be able to answer after you've completed the module. So you're going to be learning about what the internet is, some basic functions of the web browser, what Web 2.0 tools are, and how technology impacts you in your daily life. So please make sure that you read through the essential questions and be able to answer those questions by the end of the module. All right, so first up, we have our website creation tool discussion. Please make sure you read the instructions. It says which online tool will you use to develop your class web page. And you also have to tell why you selected this tool. So go ahead and look at the different options such as Wix, Google Sites, Weebly. Look at all the different options you have to create your web page and determine which one you're going to use. So please make sure you read through the content and look at your different options to see what's going to work best for you. So remember, in order to get to your discussion, you're going to select modules and then locate the module and then locate the assignment. And once you click on that, you're able to respond to the original question and you're also able to respond to other students. Make sure you follow the discussion guidelines, and you can see some more of that when you go to the Smart link. But follow those guidelines and make sure that you are responding to 2 classmates and adding a resource to your responses. Also, writing complete sentences, check your punctuation, your spelling, and give me 3 to 4 good sentences, add a resource. All right, so let's move on to the next assignment, which is exploring Web 2.0 tools. For this assignment, you are going to locate the handout in the sidebar of the module in Canvas, and you're going to explore each Web 2.0 tool that's listed on pages 1 and pages 2. Okay, so you want to go through the left column, the first column here, click on the link for each tool, and you want to read and learn about that tool. Because on the right side, you have to write a summary. So give me maybe 2 or 3 sentences telling me the purpose of each Web 2.0 tool. So that's what it's telling you to do in the instructions, so just make sure you read carefully. It also tells you when you get down here to this section, you're going to choose 3 tools that you would like to investigate further. So 2 of those tools would need to be applications, and then 1 should be something that you would have to download, such as the Dropbox, for example. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through and list those 3 tools and answer the questions for each one, okay? You also have to, if you look back up here at the instructions, you got to create a sample project using that tool. So whatever you create, you want to make sure that you place the link to your creation in the correct place, okay? So I have to be able to see your creation, so go ahead and place that link there. Okay. So remember, the way that you get to your assignment so that you can turn it in is by going to the modules within Canvas. Click on the modules tab, locate the name of the module, and then locate the assignment name, which is Exploring Web 2.0. All right, next up we have create a web page project. So one of my favorites here. Let's take a look at this one. I always like to see what you guys come up with and the creativity on this assignment. So you will be creating your own web page for this assignment, and that consists of you also creating what's called a storyboard. Okay, so a storyboard is just going to be kind of a rough draft or just a visual layout of your pages. Okay, and if you don't want to use the handout that's in the content because it is a PDF, you can use a website called Storyboard That in order to create your storyboards. If you want a more digital form of a storyboard, then you can definitely use this website here. If you are using the handout that's given to you in the content, it's going to be a PDF document, which is going to require you to use a website or tool such as DocHub. Okay, that's a site where you can upload your worksheet. You can also use Cami, and then you can also use a website called pdfescape.com. So again, if you're going to use the PDF handout that you see on the screen, you will have to use one of these websites or any website that will allow you to type on a PDF, or you may want to go the other route and try Storyboard That, which is a pretty cool website as well. Okay, so remember, in order to access your Dropbox, where you turn in your work, you will need to go to the modules tab in Canvas, locate the name of the module, and then locate the assignment or project here, and that's how you're going to turn in your work. And so real quick, just to kind of let you know how this works, whenever you are updating your web page, and you have to update your web page quite a few times, because if you notice the names of each page, these are gonna be the names of the pages that you create on your website. So you have to go through and kind of tell me how you made changes on each page, you know, what you uploaded to the page and so forth, based on what the content tells you as you're going through your assignments throughout the semester. So just make sure you read everything carefully. You can use screenshots to put images on here in the square, and then you can type in, you know, whatever you need to type in. You can definitely do that for your storyboard. So I don't expect you to draw anything. A lot of people like to use the drawing tool and draw. That is not what I expect for you to do here. You can definitely use screenshots. So reach out to me if you have any questions about this one. But again, this is one of my favorites. All right, so let's look at your quiz. For this quiz, you're going to have 10 multiple choice questions and you're going to get 35 minutes to complete your quiz. Just remember, make sure you review all of the content as well as the assignments and discussions before you take the quiz. To access your quiz, you will locate the modules tab within Canvas and locate the name of the module, and then scroll down to locate the quiz. So your checklist, which is what you're seeing here on the screen, is something new for spring 2021 with Georgia Virtual. Each course has a checklist that you guys can print off to kind of make sure you are completing all of the assignments and you know you're not skipping anything. So if you click on the Home tab and select Class Resources, locate your course assignments checklist, click on the link and make sure you print out the checklist. The first column allows you to put the due date on the page based on your PACE plan. And then the second column allows you to write in the date that you completed each assignment. The assignments are listed for you in the middle, and then on the right hand side, we've listed for you the assignments that we have taken out. So remember, you have a reduced coursework or reduced schedule. We are going to list those assignments on the left hand side for you guys to make sure you understand what you don't have to do and what you need to complete. Last but not least, please make sure that you are looking at the handouts and the resources, okay, as you go through the content. So anything in the sidebar that you see that says handouts or that says resources or learn more, you want to be clicking on every single thing and reading that information, even if the assignment is omitted, because sometimes you do have to refer back to things that you may not have completed, and you're still going to be responsible for knowing that information. Also, if you see any rubrics within the content, make sure you're following those rubrics, because those are going to be your guidelines to make sure that you're earning full credit for your assignments. Okay, so this concludes the video tutorial, you guys. I hope this information was helpful to you for the introduction to web and digital design module.